Good. Neighbor ruined our open house. What can I do? Nothing. Had my open house today and my neighbor trespassed onto my property. Oh, it actually came into my house and screamed at my realtor and 5 prospective buyers who were touring the house, telling them they can't be parked on the side of the road. What a Karen. Mind you, they were parked in front of my house along the road. Nobody was parked in front of her house. I will admit, we live on a relatively busy road, okay? But it's not illegal for people to park on the side of the road. Honestly, I hate the Karens who are like the parking enforcement agents of neighborhood streets. Don't park on my street. I want to park my 5th wheel on that side. My son Johnny's going to park over there, and I'm going to park over here. and I love how this person's like, my neighbor ruined my open house. I had my open house today and my neighbor trespassed. No, they didn't. If it was an open house, they didn't trespass. If you want to prevent them from coming again, you could call the cops and have them trespass from your property. But until then, you can't do anything. You had an open house that was open to the public. This is what happens. And who cares you had some people touring the house? The odds are they're not gonna buy the damn house anyway. Most homes don't sell at an open house. And people don't understand what the point of an open house is. It's so simple. An open house is so real estate agents can shoot fish in a freaking barrel. You snipe them. Because anyone who wants to get into real estate in the future, either selling a house or buying a home in the future, they go to the open house and start like educating themselves. And the realtors are just like, headshot, headshot, headshot. Because they're picking up all these client leads. It's easy. It's the easiest way. Like the highest dollar per hour money you can make as a real estate agent or broker is by holding open houses and just being a nice person. Like, don't be a creepy sleaze bag. Provide value to people. Stop pressuring them to sign your stupid dumbass forms. Just help people, damn it. And if they like you, they'll actually maybe call you and work with you. But if you're like a high pressure sales biff loser, then you're not gonna get clients from an open house. But open houses are sniper fodder for real estate agents. Easy mode, okay? Now, can you trespass your neighbor? Sure. Is she then gonna get pissed off and do more to ruin your day? Yes. Get over it. Then don't sell it through an open house. Then do private showings. You ain't gonna sell it at an open house anyway. The only way homes sell during an open house is when agents do things like they list it on a Friday and they do no showings until the open house. But if you are a normal person and you list your home on a good day, like a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, so you could get it in for broker tour and actually have the serious buyers show up, the serious buyers who are pre-approved and ready to go will show up at your house ready with a scheduled viewing the same damn day, or worst case, the next day. They're not gonna wait for the stupid open house to go buy your home. This person's whining on Reddit when, frankly, if they priced their home properly, it probably would have sold before the open house anyway. This person says, I busted my ass to make this house look great, and for something like this to happen has completely demoralized me. People are convinced that open houses are designed to sell homes, but you're wrong. And the reason I mention this is because you're crying about nothing. In fact, it's probably why you're moving, because you're next to a Karen. What can I do? Has anybody had a similar situation? Nothing. Get over it. Former realtor enjoying this rant. Thank you. I'd stop having open houses and only do private showings. That's literally what I said. Thank you. And just make sure to tell your realtor not to poke the bear. Totally agree. Just play nice until you can move. Best comment ever. Upvote. I'm not logged in, so I'm not gonna talk to your real estate agent. They deal with this. What's the agent gonna do? Do this. Can the open house. I used to litigate real estate non-disclosure cases. Oh, here comes the attorney. Neighbor disputes, etc. Given the facts you've presented, my advice is not to escalate. Oh my gosh. An attorney saying don't escalate? Get out of your own way on the parking issue, get the place sold, and move on with life. When did Reddit actually become good in the comments section? All 3 of those comments. Perfect. I've been a homeowner for 4 years, so these are the biggest things I wish someone told me on day 1. Home equity is a gold mine. Duh. Switch auto insurance companies every 6 months. Oh, what a waste of time. Trying to find investment. Get yourself a dang advisor. Most people are under the false impression that financial advisors are just for wealthy people. They absolutely aren't. Yeah, but a lot of wealth advisors don't know anything about real estate. You don't have to pay off debt by yourself. This is reading like an ad. Locked post, new comments. Yeah, that reads like an ad. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's promoted. An open letter to every poster asking why their house won't sell. This is boring. Realtor told us we were not allowed to share offer contract with our lender. What? That sounds stupid. How are they supposed to finance the property? Realtor sends us an offer. We notice a section about our commission being left to us. Said the seller we cover it. Blah, 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 because they just recently changed the contracts. This just sounds like a bunch of complaining. I don't care about this. Buyer didn't send deposit, now wants to sue me. Oh, okay. I'm selling my home and I accepted my offer 3 weeks ago. A week went by and the deposit was not received when it should have been. However, they did their home inspection. We followed up several times and the buyer's realtor said they needed time to think about something in the report. Still no deposit received. File a notice to perform and kick them out, bro. We decided not to waste the time and go back on the market since the agent said the contract was no longer valid without a deposit. No. You actually need to contractually take steps to cancel the contract. And it depends on the state that you're in, but for example, in the state of California, the contract still stands. And you need to send what's called a notice to perform that says, buyer, you have 3 days or 2 days or whatever to deposit your deposit. Otherwise, we will unilaterally cancel the contract. You have to follow the terms of the contract. And the contract will provide you the steps for doing this. And a good realtor should understand this. You can't just declare a contract isn't valid. We have since found a new buyer, and now the previous buyer is threatening to sue me for not disclosing something. Well, they didn't buy it yet, so you can't really, you haven't been damaged. You could just cancel. I filled out a disclosure and everything we knew about the home has been honestly disclosed. Do these people have any recourse? No, they don't own the property. Okay, like this person's like so lost. This person needs a real estate agent, first of all, or an attorney to look at their contract and make sure they fully cancel the contract with the other person. The worst case scenario is the other person's out $500 on a home inspection. Who cares? They didn't buy the property. How could you be damaged? I decided to sell our house. Who cares? Hey guys, 33-year-old male, California. About 2 years ago, my wife and I bought our first home. I grew up in poverty with drug-addicted parents, and we jumped from motel to motel. Big story here. Started to realize, blah, 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 blah. We bid off more than we could choose, so we've decided to sell. Our mortgage is $4,200 with a 7% interest rate. Dude, you're gonna get hosed. That means you just bought the property. You're gonna be so upside down. Let's see. Honestly, we're miserable. It feels like any minor setback will cause us to lose our house. Oh, basically they're payment poor. Inflation is kicking our butt. Yes, they're payment poor. They're living paycheck to paycheck. They're payment poor. It's a horrible feeling. It's a terrible feeling. Nobody wants to be in this situation. They got in over their heads with monthly payments, so their incomes aren't high enough to sustain this. This is very common. That said, a lot of people are selling because they can't afford their mortgage anymore. For now, we're gonna live with the in-laws to help them because they're disabled. It sucks because they're gonna get off the ride of real estate. They may never own real estate again, and they're almost certainly going to lose money selling the home that quickly. Sad. So I feel bad for them. Why is our house not selling? Because it sucks. Link to listing has been removed. Our house has been on the market for 32 days. We've done 2 open houses. Nobody cares. And 6 groups of people coming into 2 open houses, well, 6 per open house, terrible open house. That's very slow. That's a very, very slow open house. Based on our realtor suggestion, we priced it at $399 and lowered to $385. I seen equivalent homes in our area go into contract with a couple weeks of listing, making me wonder if we're priced too high. No shit. I wish I had the listing and we could bag on the listing. Somebody says, you can tell the IQ is very low too. Somebody says, wealth advisors are risky. It's not uncommon to find an advisor who either doesn't know what they're doing or just trying to get a commission. Well, yeah, I mean, that's one of the downsides, unfortunately, of just any professional. It's hard to get a professional that you trust and, can fully believe in, right? Hey, quick reminder, if you want to earn a 5% yield plus all of the upside in my real estate startup, we are offering a non-accredited investor round where we will pay you a 5% yield plus you get all of the upside in the stock when your stock converts in the future. It gives you an opportunity to diversify away from rich stock market valuations, diversify away from most tariff risk, diversify away from the craziness of the treasuries market, especially with these Moody's downgrades. You diversify into fixer-upper real estate, which is what I believe I do best. This is my baby. I call it my little Berkshire Hathaway. Now, maybe I'm biased, but I've got over $5 million of my own money invested into this business, and I'm so excited for what I think we're going to be able to do with this business over not just the next years, but the next decades. So if you want to invest in my real estate startup, go to househack.com and know that I will do everything for this business in my power to make sure we can do the absolute best that we can. Make sure to read the solicitations and disclosures on the Househack website, because there is risk with every investment.